and the boys are standing by. Sat to the rack. G'day, gentlemen.
How you
Boys, how are we?
Oh, we're going good. How are you guys?
I'm a little bit. I'm blown away. I was on the phone. I was talking to tourists before we came on air, and I just got onto the 89 baby names that we can't have in Australia now.
How heckos is that?
Are we living in a nanny state or what? Why can't I name my son
You name
Baron?
your kid whatever you want.
Rat, I don't often agree. I don't often agree with you, but this definitely. I want to see a little bong head Rogers run around. I'll go.
Harry Potter. How is that offensive to someone?
I know. I mean,
is a
Devil.
joke.
Devil. If you want to call your kid Devil, I feel you should be. And as I said, Rat, why is the Department of Births, Deaths, and Marriages? Why have they got so much pull?
It's ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous.
Funnily, Ludacris is on the list as well. You can't have Ludacris. You can't have Ludacris, Rogers. Now, boys, we had Laurie Daley on, and I got to say, he's very, very confident. I could feel it. He was projecting it in his voice.
Okay, so can I ask you this? We were doing some other stuff, but listening in the background. But when he spoke about Jake, now from his reaction. Jake in the 1 to 17 or maybe 18?
Well,
captain.
He said, he did say,
Kirk Gidley.
He did say that, and we didn't bring it up. Did you? You didn't bring it up because we talked about the captain, and he said, "All I'm going to say."
No, we did bring it up through a text
about Jake.
Yeah, it was saying who will be your captain, and basically why is it Isaiah Yeo?
Oh right, okay. And then he said, "Well, the boys last year they just loved what Jake brought to the team,
Captaincy table."
Yeah, so maybe it could be an 18th man.
See, this is what New South Wales do. They pick the flashy players.
New South Wales. You're born in New South Wales.
Can I? Both of you are. Listen. I want to know what did he say when you brought up Latrell?
Latrell's he's going to be there. There's
center.
no doubt about it. He's the best left-sided player in the world. He's
not going to play fullback?
Nope.
No.
What about his game on the weekend at fullback?
Come on, Rad.
Sorry, mate.
No, come on, Rad.
Put him at fullback.
I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do.
Yeah, no.
And don't be facetious.
So, Brian, okay, so you're saying, based on the chat we had with Lawrence,
yes,
and you can catch up on YouTube with that, it sounds like Edwards will be there.
Yes.
Right.
I think all the Penrith blokes will be there, which is fair
Luai,
enough.
Cleary, Yo.
Luai's Tiger.
Luai, really?
Yeah.
We have to. He's a left-sided
player.
Moses.
He's going to be
Moses.
Nah, Moses.
They're the same thing, Rat. They're the same right-sided, great kicking game.
Okay, well, tell me this. You would know this. I mean, the last time you guys won a series and you dropped your halves, you won the next series. Like your two halves that won you the series last year, who were they?
That was Luai and Moses.
Moses has been pretty good in the number 7 jersey.
Yeah, but
we're talking about Nathan Cleary.
Yeah,
Come on.
I know this, but tell me this. Yeah. What is the one knock on Nathan Cleary?
The one knock on...
I
know what you're going to say.
I know what you're going to say.
He hasn't done it in the Origin.
And what has Moses done every time he's
series.
gone in there with the number 7 jersey on? He stood up for you blokes.
Twice, yeah.
Yeah. Well, mate, he couldn't win the series when you were down 2-0. He saved you from a whitewash.
I can't believe people keep forgetting that Cleary's won a couple of series anyway.
Correct. Exactly. Moses is a gun.
Yeah, of course he's a gun, but he's at the moment he's not in our team. So I know what you're doing. You're shitting yourself because we've got the Iceman. We've got the Iceman.
Okay, well let's turn it back on you.
Okay.
Is it a lay down misère that Daley is the halfback?
Yes. Of course it is.
Of course he is.
We don't chop and change.
So what are you doing with Thomas at the end?
No, that's right.
Thomas Dearden's 14.
Okay. So you don't chop and change, and Benny Hunt's been given the wrist hole, has he?
Well, no, he's got
he's going to miss the whole Origin series.
Worst hamstring injury in the history of
rugby league.
Ripped off the bone, both ends.
Now, boys, I want to ask you this. If Harry is out of Origin 1, who's going to be your number 9?
I think it's got to be Reid, to be honest. I think he's on the back of a good forward pack. I think he can play some good footy.
Do you feel you might do a sneaky like you did with Johnny Doyle back in those days? Just get a big, solid, like maybe a Tommy Gilbert playing 9, doing something like that? Or do you feel they're going to get a genuine 9 going in there?
Like seeing Havili play 9 on the weekend. Just a big body in the middle, just being able to cart it forward and deliver from... Yeah, no, I don't think so.
No, you're going to go with Reid Marnie.
Yeah.
Well, if he
I think Harry will be good. I don't even think Harry needs to play another game.
No,
just get him right for Origin.
No, but you know what those Hemis are like? They can repeat on you.
They can.
You're like having a
like an awful dim sim.
Yeah, like a dim sim.
Chico roll.
Dim sim that's been in the Bay Marie for way too long.
Dimmy.
Now, how did Ezra go in the Queensland
He went well.
Cup.
Yeah, went all right.
They won easy. And he's been put on report for a high tackle, so I don't know what the response to that is. But no, he went well.
You get 12 weeks for it.
He went well. Yep,
right.
he went. They had a stacked side. So the South Slogan Magpies, they're coached by Carmichael Hunt, and the assistant coaches are Justin Hodges and Lottie Takiri.
Oh, wow.
What a mad Monday that would be.
Yes.
Like, that's the first time the coaching staff would outplay the players.
Is that right? Oh, brilliant.
198, your text lines are Sats and Rat make me sick. Both of them born in New South Wales, but kissing Queensland after.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I grew up in Queensland.
Yeah, you didn't.
I love it up here.
You didn't. When did you get up there?
Oh, I was 9.
Yeah, that's
Sattler, I
Mate,
think Sattler, I
your
think you'll
teenage
find.
years are what's important.
So Sattler, I think you'll find, was born in Camperdown,
Yeah.
which
I
is
was.
right in the heart of Sydney.
Yeah.
But
And-
the only reason I was, my mum was too pregnant to travel to Queensland.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So there you go.
And your old mate there, Rogers, he was born in downtown Caringbah.
I
Brian.
was, but it was only because we came back from Queensland to start the season. We're up in Queensland
Oh,
before
yeah.
that, and Dad had to come down.
Yeah.
and start the
Yeah.
season.
Anyways.
Titans, they're back.
They are.
Desi gets a stay of execution. What is the rules there? Do we know the clause? He's got to make the eight.
Well, so
I
it was
think it's
reported
top
last
8.
week that there is a clause if they don't make the top 8, they can part ways. It's not that they have to part ways; that they do have that option.
And there's chat that maybe Kevy. Is that the word you're hearing? Or
Is that from Gordy? I'm not sure.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I mean, I love Kevy. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think they can afford to move on another coach.
oh,
Like,
okay.
I mean,
so Des is the man.
I think they've got to stick it out with it.
Yeah.
don't
Well, I mean,
they?
if the Gold Coast don't make they don't have to pay anything.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
But what other coaches are out there that you think you can just come in and right the ship? I mean, this has been going on for 10, 12 years at the Titans. This isn't a coach issue. This is a recruitment, retention,
Okay.
development issue.
Okay.
When you've got Toby Sexton, Jamal Fogarty, Jerome Hughes, Max King, like all players from the Gold Coast who aren't
Jerome Hughes.
at the Gold Coast now that have developed into better players when they've left, it's a development and recruitment issue. It's
Justin
not
Holbrook.
Yeah, it's
Rat,
not.
why don't you put
Yep.
your hand up to be a recruitment officer at the Titans? You're speaking some sense.
I like my life too much. I like
Your life or your
playing
wife?
golf.
Did you say wife? or wife?
Both.
Hey,
Both. We get that right.
Just on the management stuff, did you have a debutante on the weekend, Rat?
Did, yeah, Loco Tonga, at St George.
Big front row.
Oh,
for the
yeah.
Dragons.
That's one of Rat's.
Yeah. Oh, you get
Very good. Yeah, he's very good.
Geez, you're getting some clients.
Oh, this guy will be a gun, mate.
Yeah.
He'll be a proper good one. He's 19, played front row, like 30 minutes, 110 metres off 11 carries, no missed tackles, 20 tackles.
Did
Yeah,
you
he's
ring him before the game?
good. Yes.
Did you ring
yes.
him after the game?
Yes.
Good
did,
boy,
Yes.
good
yes.
boy.
Very good young man. Like very well balanced, not
Yep.
over the top. Just
Hey, so
great
Fletch and
family.
Sugar, it's a good story,
It's
and
just
the
funny.
listeners
Yep.
the listeners who listen to Sportsday would have heard this last week. How they found him was Rat went to watch his son play footy at a place called Olmo, which is about sort of 20 minutes north of the Gold Coast.
South Brisbane, basically.
So when they were just watching Rat's son play, there was this massive colossus of a kid on the other field just kicking the ball
Kicking
to
the footy.
himself.
Mm.
They walked over
wow.
and said, "Do you play rugby league?" And
Well, Cliffo did, yeah.
And he went to Ipswich High, who they won the national championship. And the next thing, he's playing his debut.
Wow.
Yeah, well, he came here. He wanted to go to Keebra Park, and he couldn't get in their footy side, so Cliffo organised a scholarship for him up at Ipswich State High. They won the
Yep.
state championship, and then St George signed him, and he's made his debut, which is great. There'll be many more to come. He's a special talent.
Wow, one of the greats too, Cliff O'Brien.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the great
Who's Cliffo?
Yeah, one of the greats.
All right.
He's my business
Oh
partner.
gosh,
Oh,
would
here
you
we go.
believe it?
Sorry,
Yeah.
Cliffo.
Can you believe it? Sorry, Cliffo. But Cliffo might enjoy this.
You got to fix that, Brian. You got to fix it.
All right. Dear Gerard, I'm a lesbian and I don't want to lose my wife, but I can't seem to stop cheating on her with men.
Oh, how sad.
My wonderful wife and I are lesbians and have been happily married for 9 years. I am. So why am I constantly cheating on her with men? We're both in our 40s.
Well, it means she's not.
Well, hang on. We're both in our 40s and our own sex life is great. We know each other's bodies and responses are always satisfied in bed. I'm loving and romantic, and afterwards we cuddle and we fall asleep wrapped in each other's arms. So I don't understand why every few months I place an ad on a no-strings hookup site and
jeez.
take myself off to cheat with a man. Now, sex with men is different.
Thanks, Scoop.
It's urgent and thrilling. I choose positions where I don't have to look them in the eye. Oh, God. Which would be what? The rougher and more impersonal the sex, the better it is, and I enjoy it. These men don't often talk to me in a disparaging way, and I enjoy it. At the time, I agree with them when they call me dirty and call me names, and I like them. Oh, God, this is getting haircuts. I don't think I've proofread this. But afterwards, I feel a wave of guilt. Even while I'm getting dressed, I rush out of the room and call my wife, telling her how much I love her. I usually stop on my way home to buy her flowers or a little gift. When I see her, I fall in her arms, terrified that she'll find out and dump me. But after a few weeks, the feelings began building up again. Then I find myself going to see a man. I've never had a relationship with a man, and I don't think I want one, but I can't seem to stop this desire. Tell me what I should do. I can't lose my wife. She's my soulmate. Well, she's not your soulmate.
Streetcar named Desire. What do we do here, Brian?
Stop cheating.
Yeah, just go.
That'll help.
She likes men. I'm sorry.
I reckon every time you guys have been interrupted by this fax machine, which Brian just said, I haven't proofread this, so how would you proofread it? Fax just come through anyway. That's another situation.
When it comes, I should, because I'm a speed reader.
Yeah, you're a speed.
I like reading on speed.
That's right. And Rat's always got the answer. Just don't cheat.
Rat is the Mickey.
Yeah.
You should go, not only are you
Is
driving...
it cheating, bud?
Of course
What
it
do you mean,
is.
is it cheating?
Well, like if you're same sex and then is it class as cheating? It's
cheating.
I don't know. Okay.
You're off your...
asking Brian.
Speaking
Hang
of
on,
cheating,
Scott.
speaking of cheating,
I
Brian,
don't want to go down this path.
my
Why?
pupils.
It could get ugly.
Speaking of cheating, my pupils have turned to the big screen here.
Yes.
And there is one Nathan Highmarsh, there is one Brian Fletcher, and there is a McGavin of the Shooter
Shooter
variety.
McGavin.
Oh, mate, talk to me about it.
Champion.
Good bloke?
Really good bloke. And he was
Yeah.
saying, and he's so thankful. So he's telling the story that,
Well, thankful for Happy Gilmore.
yeah, like he said,
It's made him.
so exactly. So he went to London, the equivalent of NIDA here. So he wanted to be a serious actor, but he wanted to do theatre.
Is he American?
American.
Yeah.
So he wanted to be on Broadway. That's his old goal, like serious actor.
Yep.
Then his agent said, "You got to take this. I got an audition for you." And he goes, "I don't want to do this. I don't want to do comedy. I want to be serious." He goes, "You got no other work. Do it." So he did it, made it his own. But he says, "I've been living off this for 25 years. I'm not complaining." But he says the worst part is he'll go to these fancy restaurants because he lives in LA.
Yeah.
And a lot of the Hollywood actors go to the same place. You know, they get hassled, but all the paparazzi and fans are outside. So he said, I'll be at this restaurant and there'll be Arnold Schwarzenegger, for example.
Yeah.
There'll be Sylvester Stallone. There'll be all these celebrities like
A-class, A-listers.
A-listers.
Yeah.
And he walks out and everyone goes, Shooter! Shooter! How are you? Like he just said, he goes, I got a bit of imposter syndrome.
Wow, does he?
Yeah, but he said it's 25 years and he's obviously made a lot of money.
Holy dude.
Well, he's obviously in the new one.
He's in the new one. He's in the new
and
one.
mate, and they have to have him in the new one. So did he hold out and negotiate? Did he get a good deal?
I don't know.
Surely. Brian, what about
Ivan Hagler?
did he give you any insight on the new program? Like, he'd have to be a massive part of it.
Do you reckon it's going to be? Do you reckon it's going to be one of those movies where you go, yeah, they should
like
just
Grease 2 and Speed
what's
2?
your gut?
Yeah.
My gut is that Adam Sandler he's going good at the moment.
Yep.
His last few movies. He's been
so you think it's going to be all right?
I think it's going to be all right.
You don't think it's like, mate, I need one last hurrah. Let's just go back to the
Maverick was better than the first one.
Oh, yeah. Maverick was better than the first.
He said he plays off 5, but he's definitely not a 5.
I saw one of his shots. He looked like he hit it all right.
Yeah,
Did you beat him?
We only played a couple of holes. I putted in a beauty.
Really?
I putted in this 15-footer.
Did you get it on film?
Yeah, it's on film. It's on film.
Film.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, look at him there. He's actually...
Oh, bang. Hey, Fletch, can I ask you this? Did he go on to other movies, or is he one of those characters who his character was too
He's
big?
typecast now.
Typecast.
Yeah.
Do you know he was in...
I've never seen him in anything.
From memory, he was in American Pie.
Was he?
Yeah, The Perfect Storm. Remember The Perfect Storm? Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, when they go up that big
Yeah,
wave.
he's been in a lot of really good movies, but he's just...
Hang on,
yeah.
I'll do this because I got Claude. I got Claude here. He's my AI.
Claude's come up with nothing
his
too, by
name,
the way.
His name is Chris McDonald. Let
Yeah.
me just do this. You two just chat, and I'll just do this because this is what my life is now about.
Host 32 said he was in Greece before Happy Gilmore.
He's what?
Oh, yes, he was. He was in Greece. Yes.
Oh, that's right. He was Kaniki.
Was too,
He was.
Kaniki. Yeah.
Hi, Claude. Can you tell me what movies Chris McDonald has been in other than Happy Gilmore? Thank you. I've just sent that off.
So
Hi, Claude. Chris McDonald has been other than Happy Gilmore.
Boys, while he's finding that, what's on tonight?
Thelma
we're
and
talking
Louise.
about the weekend. We've got
Sorry.
so much stuff that happened over the weekend. We're not going to have any guests on. We're just going to break down the weekend of sport, what it was.
What about our new UFC world champion? How good was that yesterday? Did you watch it?
Oh, yeah, we spoke about that, Brian, didn't we?
So good.
Hey, boys, he was in Flubber. He was in Leave It to Beaver. He was in The Faculty. He was also in Grumpy Old Men. He was also in Thelma and Louise.
He was, yeah.
He's Mr. Stifler in American Pie 5, The Naked Mile.
Wow.
5?
As Mr.
American Pie 5?
American Pie 5.
Mr. Stifler.
The House
Mr.
Bunny. Yeah, they're all
Stifler.
ranked movies.
Hey, Joel.
Yes, mate.
What the last try by Latrell? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs up.
Nah, I'm not a fan. I'm not.
Play on.
Play on.
Nah.
Yes.
Mate, Burton did the exact same thing. Imagine if someone whacked him, we'd all be up in arms. Anyway, we've got to go, boys. You can talk about that, wax lyrically, in your program, which is coming up in about 8 minutes. Good on you, boys.
See ya.
See you, legends.
What, you're still here? Well, you can see more on the Joel and Fletch socials and catch us live on SEN Radio, you beautiful humans.